Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Ratih Herningtyas from International Relations Department, Universitas Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta. Today I'd like to present my community service research entitled Women Legal Awareness Movement from Aisyiyah Branch Leader in Kasihan, Bantul. Before I start my presentation, I would like to introduce my member of the team who conducted this community service. The first member was Dr. Adi Wirasanjaya from International Relations Department, Universitas Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta, and also Dr. Susiana Eli from UIN Suka, Yogyakarta. This program was conducted under the program scheme PP Muhammadiyah and Aisyiyah. The background of this community service research was the role of women in Indonesian society is becoming increasingly significant, both in domestic and public sphere. However, despite this progress, women still often experience various forms of injustice and violence, including domestic violence, discrimination in the workplace, and the lack of access to economic and educational resources. The objective of this research was to examine the view of Asian women on various cases of violence and their understanding of the legal protection right provided by the state. The target and scope of the research was 13 Aisyah branch leader under the branch leader Kapanewon Kasihan Bantul. Each of them represent the member of the Legal and Human Rights Council plus one of daily administration. The methodology was qualitative research that conducted the research designed by descriptive case study, and then the data gathering technique conducted under the survey questionnaire toward 37 respondents, and also followed by the focus group discussion. The data analysis will be conducted by qualitative descriptive analysis. The result of this research was the low level of legal awareness make women more vulnerable to exploitation, injustice, and abuse of power. This is due to the lack of knowledge about their rights and how to obtain the legal assistance, as well as classic problems such as geographical barriers, cost, and limited information. The question about women's view on who should be most responsible for protecting women from violence, the results show that 32.5% answered the government, but surprisingly 40.5% of the respondents answered themselves and the other answered their family. This data reinforced the view and understanding that cases of violence against women are still considered a domestic matter within the family. The other findings show that 70.3% of women state that it was not easy to access the legal procedure, and 10% stated that they did not know how to access the legal procedure. This indicates that there is still a need for intensive socialization of the legal framework and procedure related to violence against women. The other results show that women still have a low understanding of the legal framework that can provide protection for their safety. The conclusion from this research is, first, the study showed that the level of legal understanding among female administration of Aisyiyah branch leader in Kasihan is still relatively low, especially regarding women's legal rights in dealing with violence. This indicates the continued strong influence of patriarchal culture and domestic perspective on issues of violence against women. Social norms and gender stereotypes exacerbate the situation of women and make them reluctant to report or seeks legal assistance. The further intervention is needed through legal education, intensive socialization of legal procedure, and the empowerment of women organizations such as Aisyiyah to become agent of legal awareness transformation and the grassroots level. This is some of the program documentation, and that's all my presentation for today. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.